Welcome to this video. It's going to be a part 1 of 3 tutorial on how to spot in Abbot. And so this part 1 is going to be how to spot left. So you get 3 different D doors when you beat down the Abbot. There's different puzzles in each one, and I've done tutorials about how to do the puzzles, but never actually done a separate tutorial on just how to spot. And so you get a left D door, a center D door, and a right D door, and there are lots of different variables and things. And so I have with me today our official guild left spotter, and Treadway here has been spotting left for years. In fact, I would even say he's probably, he's definitely one of the best left spotters in the game, and probably the best that there is. Dare I say? He's been doing this so long. So Treadway, as we're starting here, do you have any advice for people who are interested in left spotting?
Definitely. I would think the best thing to do when you're spotting left is to go left when you're spotting left.
That's good advice, but what if people don't know their left from their right? Like, what are the basics?
Well, for me, usually I know that I write with my right hand, so I know it's the opposite of that.
Oh, okay, cool. And you're from the United States, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay, so what if like somebody was from Canada? How would it change things?
Oh, well, in Canada, you'd have to do the opposite of that.
Okay, so spotting left would be like spotting right in Canada. Is that what you're saying?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and then like if so, like we have a lot of Australians and High Lords, so if you were from Australia, it would be not only backwards but upside down too, right?
Yeah, definitely. Upside down, down under, as they say.
Because that has led to a lot of confusions, in the High Lords raids when we do like, we do like raids like Defiler the Just, and we put everybody into corners, and there's a lot of confusion, because if you're from Australia, if you're from Canada, if you're from Britain or something like that, they drive on the other side of the road over there, so things are kind of like opposite and stuff. So it could be confusing, and so that's why I want to do this video and really just clarify and show like how this works. So you have spotted, I don't even know how many, thousands of times.
Yeah, I've done this definitely thousands of times.
Now, when you were first learning how to spot left, like what were some of the things you did to build your skills?
Like I said, a lot of times the best thing to do is to go to your left, find the left door, definitely, and sometimes you're going to screw up in the beginning. Everybody does. Sometimes you go right, sometimes you go center, but after a while you'll get the hang of it. Just remember, for me anyway, I write with my right, so I remember my left.
You can also put like your pointy finger and your thumb like in the shape of an L and look in the mirror, and that can tell you like which way your thumb is pointing. Can tell you, but I guess it depends which hand you're using, and if you're in a mirror too, it's like backwards, like opposite, because mirror image. So you got to remember that too.
Yeah, definitely. I try to stay away from mirrors.
Yeah, mirrors can really screw you up in here, especially if you're used to just doing things one way. So
Right, exactly.
So the way this is going to work is we're going to beat down the Abbot to 70% health, and he's going to take his smoke break, and then the 3 D doors are going to appear. And then Treadway is going to spot left, and he's going to type in, when he goes in there and tells us what job, he's going to type it in and call it out over mic, because that's how you want to do it. It's how the pros do it. You can't just type it in. You can't just call it out over mic. Somebody talking over you. So you got to do both, so everybody understands. Now, I know, Treadway, that you are an awesome left spotter, but I know you're still trying to develop your skills on spotting right and center. So I'm going to be getting somebody else to do the tutorial on spotting right and center. But how are your skills developing on spotting right and center?
Yeah, they're coming along pretty good. I practice it when I can. We have other people that can do some D doors occasionally, so occasionally I get the spot right, and I'm working on it, getting pretty good.
Cool. Maybe we can have you start spotting right and center for some of our guild raids soon. Spotting center is actually a job that it's a kind of a more niche, nuanced job. You don't usually have a center spotter, but sometimes you might need to, like if you don't get the puzzles done right away, and you're going back in for the second time, then you can sometimes need a center spotter. So it's not, it's a real niche role. It requires a real specialized kind of build and person to be able to fill that role. It's pretty. It's an uh, advanced job compared to left and right spotting. But like I said, Treadway here, Treadway's working on it. So, you ready to do this, man? You ready to show for the video how you can spot left?
Yep, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay, let's get some buffs. Beat down some Abbot. All right. This Abbot doesn't stand a chance.
Yes, definitely.
There you go. Get ready, man. Go for it. What do you got?
Left goggles.
See, he types it in and he calls it out over mic. And look at that. Left was goggle. See, that's how the pros do it, folks. That's you're watching it from the best, and that's why I got him here for this video. Treadway, I want to thank you so much for being a part of this. I know I had to.
Yep, anytime, Voodoo.
I know I had to pull you away from your right spotting training, but appreciate you taking time. And also want to say that Treadway and I want to wish all the viewers a very happy April Fool's Day. Thanks, buddy.
April Fools. Anytime.